Good day, everybody. Oh, you had a good weekend. I know I did. I went and threw some axes, and yeah, had a lot of fun. I gotta be honest with you guys. We are probably gonna have an extremely distracted stream. The reason I say that is today was deadline day for the city to figure out my lease situation for my axe throwing venue. And I've never seen this before. Okay. Anywho. Yeah. So, I am sort of trying to deal with realtors and the city and just a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. Just a really important day for me, and one where we're not getting a ton of answers I want. So it could be either a great day or an interesting one, to say the least. But time will tell. I may or may not know while we're streaming. I don't know. I don't know. But everyone this weekend when I was throwing axes assured me that, you know, if this place doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that the business won't work. It just means that that wasn't the spot. Yeah. That's my personal life story right there for now. I'm not full health? What happened? Oh, I have enough titanium. I need to find lead. Lead. I don't know where to find lead. I don't remember. Salt. I feel like lead might be in cave systems. Quartz. That's some titanium right there. Quartz we need for glass. I know I'm probably going to need a bunch of glass. Is that gold? Copper. I'm not even that close. Well, I'm too deep now. I feel like I'm absolutely gonna drown. Oh my lord. Okay, maybe I won't drown.
30 seconds.
But I definitely need to go get a first aid kit. And I need to remember where lead is. I think that's what we're looking for. Whew, okay. Didn't die. Yet. Right? That's what they said we needed? But... You. I want you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We can try this. You know, maybe we find some lead along the way. All I see is stalkers, though. Holy Christ. Where did our beacon go now? Ah, yes.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Nope, can't get in there. Where can I get in? Not there. Right there. That sucked. Where's their beacon?
The conditions in this field support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. 30 seconds.
Oh, good. Pick it up! God. I just got an email from YouTube. Don't really care. Do I have an extra battery? No. Do I have enough things for an extra battery? No. Okay, well... Let's get the mushrooms and the copper. We'll create another battery to take with us. At least the Seamoth isn't dead. But we did eventually find the PDA. what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to dive down. I'm going to have to jump into the sea moth to recover my air. And then there was copper in here. And then I'll have to go down and try and get it again. And then... oh, that's handy. Not really what I wanted. And now I'm finding fuck all, so this is fun. I also think Stream Elements is down.
30 seconds.
Thank you. I don't know if I need one more copper ore, but I'm going to grab it just to be on the safe side. I thought it was 1 copper ore and 2 mushrooms, but I could be wrong, so. We find another copper on our way back. Great. Great. Shouldn't take us too long to get back to where the sea moth was. Beauty. No thanks, Stalker.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
All right, let's try this again. Those eels will probably murder me.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Damn it. God damn it. Careful. That's helpful.
Blueprint acquired. Seconds.
Shit, shit, shit. Go. No! Oh my god! That is the closest call anyone could have. I just kept swimming and spamming X. Woo! Woo! Okay. Thank goodness, because we got a couple good things there. I want to craft that ultra high capacity tank. That'll be a big help. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Glass, titanium, silver. Easy enough. How much glass do we need? 2 glass, a silver. Okay. I need to find some quartz. I might have some silver in that box in the little life pod. Pretty sure quartz is what makes glass. If not, I'll figure it out.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That's interesting. Let's see something. Yep, still infected. I need another glass. And a silver. I have a silver in here. 1. Perfect. I know we need to find some nickel. So, we know the bronze suit, I believe it's called, is a must. Glass. It's lithium. I got a lot of lithium. I have to make room for the O2 tank because I have to remove that from myself. Hold up. Let's just make sure 1 second. Standard. Aww. That was inconvenient. But I guess once I make this high capacity one, I can just scrap the other one, really. I only need 2 titanium, but my inventory is still full for that. Can't get rid of silver. Drop that. Every time my phone goes off, it's just like a mini anxiety moment. Okay. Oh no. Did I just waste all my time? Yes. I think I did that last time too. But I can't. What? Hold up. Give me a second here. I am literally going to Google this. Um. So even though I have no fabricate, I need to have a modification station. Fabricator. Well, chat, we got a lot of things to try and find and scan. So that's fun. We need to find lithium, which we know where that is. It's like that way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Still got to do my best to find a decent spot for the base. I don't want to go super low with it. Especially if I get the prawn suit, then I don't need it. I don't think. We'll find out. But even if I get the base built in a multi-purpose room, I think is pretty much what I would need. Let's just make sure I'm still on the right path. Yup. This might be one of those streams where a whole lot of nothing gets done. Yeah. About you? We're just gonna go ahead and find some lithium and GTFO out of here. I can't see shit. Fuck, I didn't need lithium. I needed lead. I can't see a thing. Where? Why am I stuck? Oh my god. Even grabbed the wrong thing. Stupid. Okay. Important. Silver. Don't need lithium. I'm also straight up just gonna Google where I can find lead. Sandstone outcrops. Good. copper. I'll just let that stalker do its thing. I really don't need that. Ow. Don't mind me. Just learning to drive. Yeah, I'm learning to drive. But I ain't got wings. Oh, wait. Just learning to... What the fuck me? We just gotta... mosey on. Oh! That did some damage. I don't think lead is going to be around here, but
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
we'll find out. Yay! I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down, it's the hardest thing. Oh, yeah. I like me some Tom Petty. Bro, relax. I want nothing to do with you.
Seconds.
I went a long ways away. But I see lots of places I can check. No! But now I know. Fuck yeah. Okay, so I didn't need the modification station for that. Gold. Who am I fighting?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
You know, I should really learn to bring a first aid kit with me. Actually, yeah, we want that. Hey, we did the thing. Still have to try and scan for a modification station. I'm gonna go grab some first aid. I need that. It's a wiring kit and computer chip. Just need silver. Here we go again. Wait. I used the one silver that was already in here, didn't I? Indeed. Or did I? Nope. So... I still need one more silver, correct? For the habitat builder? Where did that go? Wiring kit, so... okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I know I found silver. It's pretty much anywhere, actually, if I think about it. Boom. That was me bashing my head off the bottom of the sea moth. You're welcome. No. A microchip. Do I have copper in here? So gold. Copper's been relatively abundant. But now that I say that, just you watch. Titanium. That's copper, right? Okay. Might as well get some table coral while we're here. Hopefully only... Nope, I do need 2. My brain's not working. Need to pull out the gold. I like gold. Bam. Habitat builder.
The Builder, too, is designed to construct habitats capable
Thanks.
of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
And now I can go through and unpin you. Pin you. There goes another fish. They're like bugs on a highway.
Passing
What is
100
this?
meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Ooh. Cyclops. This looks like more Cyclops. And a creature egg. Wait, what? It's X to construct. I got it. Okay, we know our landmark now. Can I go back to the Aurora? Why? Why would I want to go back to the Aurora? If it's about something I haven't done yet, then no. I don't want anything spoiled for me.
LifePod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to date to back.
That's because I've already been there. Lucky for me. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. I just need a lot of titanium for a multi-purpose room. Yes, please. I also wanted to pin everything else that I had pinned up there. I still haven't discovered aerogel yet, but that's fine. Let's find some scrap metal. Our favorite. There. That's a multi-purpose room. Boop. Urch. First aid kit will be ready. There you are. I want to head somewhat north. Hoping we can fabricate the beacon as well. Well, that would be LifePod 6. And I'm pretty sure I've been at
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
yeah. But there's that.
Rating new PDA data.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look at that. Oh, I didn't need a foundation for the multi-purpose room? Are you sure about that, game? Everything else in the game is R2.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Okay, I don't know how to get into it, though.
30 seconds.
Sea moth, where are you at? Okay, so the next thing I need to probably construct, and I may or may not have the blueprint for it, is a door. Or just some quartz. We can find quartz. Ouch. I didn't do it. No? Oh, I see.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Okay. We're starting something. What do I need? Scanner room. Large. Plastisteel ingot. I have no idea. In. Well, titanium ingot's easy enough to make. Now, what does that get me? Powers habitat oxygen generator. Do I even have the oxygen generator? No. Hmm. Into electrical energy. Thermal plant. Power source. So right now, I just kind of need to find a bunch of you know, I'm actually going to craft these as well. And that we can unpin this, though. Okay. The ingot, we need a lot of titanium. Titanium. Ouch.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Relax. Just gonna... Inventory full? Oh, I have a lot. Okay. Should have a first aid kit ready. I need 10 and I have 9. What kind of horse shit is that? I think that's a dead power cell. Noted. That would be salt. Lid. I want to pick up the lead just to be on the safe side. This is copper, I can go. Oh, my inventory's full. What am I even thinking about here? Ba, 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 ba. I need to do that twice for that large room. Okay. Well, we're gonna make the fins so I can swim faster. Let's grab a chunk of titanium while we're out and about here. I'm sure I've dropped a few dozen or 12. Then I can just unequip the fins I currently have. And boom, that's done. Uh... Can't fabricate them in the fabricator? Really? Mega Memes, what's going on? Good to see ya. Okay, well, and I desperately need the freaking modification station. So I had to ban somebody on Twitch telling me to buy viewers. Well, shit. I need to find blueprints for the modification station. And I need to get an oxygen generator, and I need to do a lot of stuff. I don't even know what's going on. I'm lost. Let's just go far south and see what happens. Well, I know what happens. I eventually find an island. But I have to find things I can scan. Hi, Stalker. We started the construction of our base. But yeah. Oh, that's gonna be not damage. Sick. Okay. I thought for sure we were going down. But I guess not. The good news is I can come all the way down here with this now. So that's very helpful. I might be able to find some stuff. Ooh, that's a platform.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Calm down. Also feels very cold. Well, not very cold. 14 degrees. That's comfortable for a fat guy like me. I don't know what the blueprint does. Can you let me in here? I don't need a filtration station. Oh my god! Blocks fruit content. I don't even know what that is. We'll see what goes on with like my business and stuff. I'm not 100% sure if my axe throwing venue is going to be a go or not yet. So, yeah.
Integrating new PDA data.
That was a gold trophy? Sick. We gotta get out, get some oxygen. And try not to get hit by those plants, because they will kill. Yeah.
30 seconds.
Okay, what does Mr. PDA say?
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat
I
this
know
space
about
as
that.
work, but never forget that it is not.
Potion cannon. Well, I know about all this stuff. Air pump. Oh, well, that's easy enough to do then. I still want to see if there's other things I can scan in here quickly. Then I can put on air into my base. Basic double bed.
New blueprint acquired.
Acquired.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, right, I didn't get to grab that. Well, I'm glad I came back in here.
Seconds. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Made moves. I like that. Is there anything further down? I don't think so. We grabbed that. Oh. That seems not accessible at the moment. Oh, God. Good. Just go back to the life pod for now and repair our sea moth here. Boo boo. Down. Actually, I should just go in here and... Air pumps. Air pumps can be used to pipe breathable air into a remote location. The base-attached air pump can be built at a compatible habitat and will source oxygen directly from habitat's oxygen generator. The flowing pump must have access to breathable air and be floating to the water surface. Pumps must be connected to the pipe chain. Okay, so I still haven't... Yeah, I still haven't found the actual oxygen source. Solar panels. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're getting intense in this bitch. Let's see something. Okay, so I don't think plants really give off oxygen. Oh shit, I can go. There's one more room. Cargo bay code. Got the lab access. We did that. There might be some more stuff on the Aurora that I need here. And I'm gonna go try all, because there was,
Aboard, Captain.
now that I remember, there was one location we didn't get. And yeah. It would be, there might be something in there that's helpful. I have a fire extinguisher on me. I do, I got two. That's what happens when you take a couple days off from the game. You're like, oh wait, that's right, I had a code. It shouldn't even be shaking anymore. I stabilized everything. Uh... 1454. Not this one. Was a door where I was sitting here like, what the fuck? Now, do you think I remember where that specific door is? No. I think it's this. up here. I don't need the habitat builder right now. That would be interesting to try and pull off. Locked. Locked. You. It was, yeah. No? 1806? No, it can't be 1806. Six, 4, 8, 3. I don't think it's that. Two, 6, 7, 9. Probably not either. Well, those are all the codes I have.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have.
Oh, so I need stalker teeth.
Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later we came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them. This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there.
What?
Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
Oh boy.
Father, the natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is Ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking.
There's actually a lot of good lore in here right now.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with your plans.
Son, go to the plants.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again. And when rescue arrives, I will leave you here.
Oh boy.
Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it. You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? Dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I
Cool.
suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
Absolutely.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal. What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth
Of
something.
course it might be worse. Yeah.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
200's nothing.
Around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey.
Of course, yeah. That's starting to make more sense.
Rain hammering on the roof. The weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company
Of
arranges
course.
rescue. And this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Yeah, that seems right for insurance companies.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariane Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought
Holy
I had
shit.
another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degasi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines.
Oh, that would be nice.
There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
The Degasi thing really has me
Average long-range
intrigued now.
delay 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find at you, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications offline.
The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment. We fixed that. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool. Altaria launches the Aurora. Okay. All that scanning Aurora survivors.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and technology officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
I'm okay if she takes a spacewalk in her skivvies.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
Got a point.
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Out there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Oh yeah, we were in there for that. Okay, so still didn't get the code for that door. No item to grab, huh? Already downloaded. So grab the cat poster in the cafeteria. It's the only room I don't have a code for.
New blueprint acquired.
I got some valid decorations. Fair. Yep. Go ahead and put the fire out with the scanner. Something flashed up. I already have the full... I'm wondering if there's not like a PDA I missed hiding in here. Hey, that was rude. I'm probably never gonna get it all out. That ladder looks usable. Let me grab it. We'll take a thorough look through here. Inside again. As the door traps me. Oh!
Integrating new PDA data.
No. I did go this way. We fixed all of this. We'll ready ourselves for war. See if there is a random PDA I missed. Doesn't look like it. Not at the bottom, anyway. Yeah, that seems about right. Nothing there. Pretty sure I downloaded that data. I could. If you're new here, I apologize if I keep looking at my phone, but I'm in the middle of negotiations to try and start my own business. And I'm waiting for the city to approve some stuff so I can actually sign my lease. And if they don't approve it by 4 hours from now, I lose my lease. So, you know, it's just exciting times. I also don't know if there's anything I can still scan in here. This takes me out to the outside. Before I get too far, I think there was a spot I missed. Oh, thanks. I don't know that I checked everything out in here. It's a bunch of titanium, if nothing, right? We just went there, so... The one PDA that we found, like legitimately just the one thing that we found, this whole time. And nothing in that bay. There was nothing of any use there. Gone through all this. That's just a spider, but I wonder if there's something there that I just didn't check last time. Can I even get there? Oh, that sucks. Okay. I don't want to get too wrapped up in this. There might be things that I can get through laser cutter wise, but I don't think so. I was gonna say, I figured I was moving a little slow.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, chat. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I have too much stuff I gotta take care of, and my brain isn't all here. So, we're gonna go to the live pod. We're gonna save our game, and then tomorrow I won't be as distracted. So, or I'll be more distracted. It's gonna go one of two ways today, unfortunately. But yeah. We'll figure it out. I'm also just gonna grab the first aid kit and heal right away. Okay, chat. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I very much appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll fill you in on what happens for the rest of my day. I just know I'm going to throw some axes tonight, but I have to travel for it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.